Macy Kloville. I'm a senior at IU studying sound for theater. I mostly focus on sound design and live mixing for musicals, and I hope to continue that career in the future. So I went to an all-girls school, and all of our printers in the high school were named after prominent women in the fields that like correlated to the classroom they were next to. So we had a Jane Austen and we had Marie Curie and all these people, and one of them was Countess Lovelace in the outside the math classrooms. And that would just happen to be the hallway that all my homerooms were in through high school. So I printed out most of my like early theater stuff on the printer named Countess Lovelace, which I think is really sweet and full circle. Yeah, a lot of like, screws and bolts and wrenches and whatnot, the usual for hanging gear. Um, but m the most tools I use, like hands-on, is probably soldering, fixing wires and cables, and fixing the tiny little problems, and just, yeah, soldering. All of the sound cues in theater are run through a program called QLab, so knowing that in and out, all the features that can run is very important. And then audio editing software like Pro Tools or GarageBand or anything like that to really manipulate the sound to become whatever you want. And then knowing all different kinds of consoles and knowing how those systems operate, because those operate differently than any technology that people are really used to. In addition to that, just like regular computer things, like I know a lot about wireless networking and getting my computer connected to like two or three networks at the same time so I can control all these different things. And just knowing really a lot about the Mac operating software and about cables and the whole layout of the system, and just having a picture of that in your brain and the physics behind it. I think the wireless technology in general for everything, whether it be microphones, Wi-Fi, 5G, all of that is really helping the whole ecosystem of wireless technology. But conversely, like a lot of those bandwidths that the wireless microphones exist in are being sold by the FCC to phone carriers. So, like now, Verizon and AT&T and T and T-Mobile own a lot of those frequencies that we usually use for these wireless microphones. So that is kind of a new challenge that like an advance in technology is bringing a downfall.